welcome back to my channel. It's me, Monica, with MShaunPlans, and I'm here with my currently inked for May. May is a wonderful, wonderful month. It is my birthday month. I'll be a 40 something this year. Nah, I'll be 45 this year, so I'm quite proud of that. Um, I'm humbled. But anyway, I've got some pens inked here, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started. As you can tell, I've already got my stamps down. These stamps come from the Dark Room Door. I got these from Amazon. It says designed by Rachel and Greg, and this is DDRS227 pen and ink. So these are the stamps that I'm using, and I'm using this one in particular. And then I have my water right here. I will be swatching the inks with the back of my glass dip pen. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started. So I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way so I can figure out in what order do I want to do all of these. And I do have my little cheat sheet right here in my little Midori notebook. Yes, I have a cheat sheet. Don't judge me. I don't have time for it. Don't judge me, okay? All right. But anyway, the first ink we're going to start with is my Estherbrook in Pumpkin Latte, Estherbrook Jr. in Pumpkin Latte. This is a very beautiful pen. I actually still have this for sale. If you're interested, let me know. It'll be, of course, after May before I can ship it. But I was like, let me try this just one more time to see if I like it. And I have this currently inked with Urban's Cafe de Eels. So I always, when I ink my pens, I usually just, go ahead and, do my list for the month. That way I can go ahead and just, have it ready or whatever. So I can try to get a feel for the pen as a writing sample and whatnot. And I like this combination, but the pen to me is a little scratchy. But we're going to work with it. So I have this is my Estherbrook. And it has a fine nib. And this is Pumpkin Latte, excuse me. And the ink is Cafe de Urban's Cafe de Eels. Hopefully you guys can see. All right. That is my first pen and ink pairing. I don't know if you could hear it, but the feedback, it's not scratchy. It's just a lot of feedback. And I'm thinking maybe if I had chosen a fine nib, I would have been okay. But anyhow. My next pen is the Jinhao 82 in white. I'm actually liking this pen. And I have this inked with Ferris Wheel Presses Steeped Umber. I'm going for more of a brown theme this month. Well, brown / gray. Oh, it does fit cool. I was afraid it wasn't going to fit in the bottle. But Steeped Umber is one of my favorite colors, or one of my favorite inks from Ferris Wheel Press. So I'm hoping this will be a good pen and ink pairing. And I know you're like, well, Cafe de Eels and Steeped Umber look the same. They do. I'm not even gonna lie. They do. They do. But you know, it is what it is. So this, this is my Jinhao 82. And this is the white. I'm not sure what the name of it is, or the name like of the white or whatever. And I want to say this says it's a fine nib, but you can tell this is a Western fine, and this is Ferris Wheel Press. Steeped Umber. I wish they would bring this color back so I can get a bottle, because the only thing I was able to find was this like little charger set, and I think I got two, and the other one is put away. But I love this ink. This ink is beautiful. I love the dark color of it. I love the fact that when I write with it, it is way darker than the swatch itself. So yeah. The next pen and ink pairing, I am going back to when I first started using fountain pens. I got this Waterman's Absolute Brown. So I'm going to throw it back a little bit to over a year and a half ago. And I'm like, I have this ink. I really, really want to use it, but what can I put it in? And I'll show you what I put in a minute. But I love this reddish brown ink from Waterman. It has been good to me. I absolutely love it. I love this ink. Again, she has been sweet to me. I greatly appreciate her. And I have this inked in my Conklin quad wood. This pen is so beautiful. I love this pen. I love the weight of this pen. You can cap it, but I wouldn't, because that would be, and I think I capped it one time and I have a scratch right there in the ebony part of the wood, but it's metal on the inside of the cap. So I don't cap this particular pen. And this has a fine nib on it. So this is my Conklin quad wood. And again, this has a fine nib. And this is Waterman's Absolute Brown. I love the shading that I get when I write with this ink. Some of it's light, some of it's dark. I love the shading that is in this ink. And I think this is a very good combination. I love the black coated nib. I love the crescent breather hole. Too cute. So this is one of my favorite pens, and I think it's because of the 4 different types of wood. Um, the clip is really not all that functionable. It doesn't move or anything. But if you can slide a piece of paper under it or whatever. But I absolutely love this pen. Okay. The next pen and ink pairing is no stranger to my channel, and this is Papier Plume's Oyster Gray. And if you've been here before, I'm almost sure you know what what pen I have this in. And I'm going to be honest with you, that is the only ink that has ever been in that particular particular pen. I love this bluish grayish ink. I love the way it writes. It is so beautiful. Again, if you've been here before, I'm sure you already know what pen I have in here. And it is in my Leonardo Momento Zero in Nuvola with a medium nib. Listen, this combination is just, it is my favorite. Okay, it is my favorite. So this is the Leonardo Momento Zero. I love the feedback that this nib gives. So pretty, or so satisfying to listen to. And this is in the Nuvola. And this has a medium nib. And this is Papier Plumes. And this is Oyster Gray. Oh, she is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And when I say I love this combo, whew, this right here has your girl in a chokehold. I love that. I love that combination. I absolutely love it. The next pen and ink pairing that I have is Diamond Graphite. And this is fast becoming one of my favorite inks. This ink is almost like Papier Plume's Oyster Gray, but it is a little bit lighter in my opinion. Now the swatch may not. It's not even gray. It's like a greenish color. It's almost like that green. But when I think of graphite, I think of gray. Excuse for the silence there. But yeah, it's kind of like this grayish greenish color. And I have this in my TWSBI Eco Heat with a fine nib. So beautiful. I love this. This is actually a carryover from last month. Even though I did not do a currently inked for last month, I did have this inked up in April and I actually wrote it dry. So for May, I had to re-ink it. That is how much I love this combo. So this is the TWSBI. And this is a fine nib. And then this is Diamond Graphite. Here we go. I love that color. I love this combination. I love the way it writes. Just beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. All right. So enough of that. Let's move on. I ended up doing a blue ink this month. I was like, I haven't written with blue in quite a while. And I've had this palette Iroshizuku ink sitting back there in a drawer. And I think I used it once, but then I never picked it up again. I don't even remember doing it currently inked on this, but this is Tsuyukusa, I think. If I'm not correct on the pronunciation, I'm sure somebody will definitely correct me. But this is a very nice light blue ink. I won't go as far as to say it is sky blue, but it is trailing on that, almost like that bright cobalt blue. Very pretty. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put this ink to use. I mean, why not? And I have this inked in my TWSBI Eco in Sapphire. Pretty good match, huh? I wasn't trying to match my pen with the ink, but I've never written with this. So I was like, you know what? Here we go. So this is my TWSBI Eco, and this has a fine nib. And this has a fine nib. And this is Pilot Iroshizuku. Tsuyu Kusa. I love that. That writes really, really well. Which Pilot Iroshizuku inks behave quite well anyway. So yeah. I'm loving all of this so far. Or the way it's, looking or whatnot. So the next combination is my birthday pen from last year, which is the Pens by Casey Azalea. Remember her? Yes, this was my birthday pen from last year. And it is a matte finish. I'm still holding on to her because I love this pen. And I have it inked with Pelican Edelstein's Appetite. I got this in like one of those subscription boxes from Atlas Stationers. Shameless plug if you are looking to get some things, fountain pen inks, stationery, fountain pens. I do have a code with Atlas Stationers that you are more than welcome to use and get 10% off. Sometimes they offer 15, maybe even 20%. You just have to be a lookout on Instagram for it. But I will leave the link and the code in the description box below. But anyhow, um, I love this. This is so I love. Oh my, she is gorgeous. This ink is so beautiful. And I'm so glad I chose to write with it this month. And shameless plug, I kind of inked this up towards the end of April. And when I say it writes beautifully in this pen, it is beautiful. So this is the Pens by Casey Azalea. And this has a fine nib on it. And this is Pelican Edelstein. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And this is Appetite. I love this ink. This ink is so pretty. Very, very beautiful. So we have three more to go, people. We have three more to go. Fret not, fret not, fret not. Fret not, people, fret not. All right. So the next ink I have, the next ink that I'm using this month is Sailor Shikiori Hara Hara. This is also a ink that I purchased when I first started using fountain pens and inks, and I wanted to bring it out as I mean, it's my birthday month, and I'm kind of reminiscing here a little bit. So I pulled her out, and this ink is so beautiful. I bought this from Jet Pens because at the time I was unaware of the different fountain pen shops. So Jet Pens was the only place that I knew that sold fountain pens and inks, and I purchased it there. And I have this inked in my HongDian 1862 in milk tea with an extra fine nib. This pen is gorgeous, and I am definitely going to blame time with Tata for this pen. And I'm glad I did get it. It is only like maybe $16, $17 on Amazon, and it does come with a converter, so you do not have to purchase a separate converter, which I absolutely love. And it is a snap closure, and if you look at the top finial, it has a flower or leaf of some sort. This thing is gorgeous. So this is my Hongdian 1862, and this has a fine nib, and this pen has some weight. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. It's like it's not extremely heavy, but for me, it is like the perfect weight, perfect weight. And this is in milk tea, the colorway, and the ink is Sailor Shikiori. Hara Hara. When I say this ink is beautiful, I love this ink. So it will be no surprise if I got this one. I got the forest green. Yes, I am so love it. I'm sorry, it's jasmine green. I love this. This is so pretty, and I think they have the same finial. Yeah, the top finial is like a leaf. And when I say I love these pens, I love the texture that's right here. It's not obtrusive. I love this pen. I absolutely love this pen. And I have this inked up with Scribo's Verde Mediterraneo. Okay. So, yeah, I went ahead and pulled out my Scribo sample. I was like, you know what? I really want to use this sample. I have actually been holding on to it. Like, I think I swatched it in a video, and I have been definitely holding on to it. But I'm in that era where I'm trying to use the products that I have, and I think a lot of us are there. So um that is kind of like my thing right now. I'm just going to use what I have. So waste not, want not. I don't want it going bad or anything like that. So I'm definitely using what I have. So this is my Hong Dian 1862, and this is in jasmine green, and this is Scribo's Verde Mediterraneo. And yes, I did look at the bottle to make sure I was spelling it correctly. There is no shame in my game. All right. So, last ink. And I know you're like, you're going to write with all those pens? Yes. Yes. I journal every day. Um, I write music lyrics in a particular notebook every, or not every day, but maybe every other day. So it gives me an opportunity to use my pens. And here is my little music notebook. So like I'll put thoughts and lyrics in here, and yeah, I'm a band geek. So I'm able to write with that. I'm able to do my Bible study. I do that in my Stalogy book. So yeah, if you want to see a lineup, just comment yes, we want to see a planner lineup below, and I will definitely get that out to you. So, being that this is my birthday month and this is May, my sign is a Taurus, I decided to go ahead and use Colorverse's Alpha Tau or Alpha Taurus. I love this ink. I got this ink last year. I don't think I got it around my birthday. It may have been before my birthday, but this is a big bottle of ink, 65 milliliters. I don't know how I'm going to use that all up, but yeah. um, oh, crap. Look at me. I spilt some right there. It's okay. It is definitely okay because it did not get in a different swatch. And all I have to do is just take my little paper towel and get it up. And then I got some on my desk. And that's okay because I have a Clorox wipe that I wipe my desk down with. But anyway. So I love this color, even though orange is not a color that I am necessarily drawn to. This color is extremely beautiful. I actually like it. And then the fact, of course, it's a Taurus. It's Taurus. That just makes it a whole lot better. And I have this inked up in my Estherbrook SD in tortoise with a fine nib. Love this pen, and yes, you can cap it. Just be careful because these caps are not really secure because of the push cap on the inside that helps keep the ink from drying out. So this is my Estherbrook SD. And this is in the tortoise. And this has a fine nib. And this is Colorverse. Alpha Taurus. Okay. All right. We made it, y'all. We made it. Look at this. And yes, I have a lot of pens inked. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of writing. For some reason, my birthday month encourages me to write because I want to experience, I want to have that full month of experience and remember everything that I am writing or that I've experienced throughout the month. Because I celebrate my birthday all month long. It is what it is. But I'm going to continue to let this dry and I will come back and give you a close up. You guys, I am back. So let's go over what I have currently inked. Again, I have my Estherbrook Junior in Pumpkin Latte and is inked with Urban Cafe de Eels. And this will be primarily used for my 5-year journal. This is the Ferris Wheel Press Steeped Umber, and I have this in my Jinhao 82 in white. I love that combination. I really do. And then I have my Waterman's Absolute Brown inked in my Conklin Quad Wood. I have my Leonardo Momento Zero Nuvola inked with Papier Plume's Oyster Gray. That is not a stranger to my channel. Will I ever change that ink and pen combo? I have no idea, but right now the answer is no. And then I have my Diamine Graphite and my TWSBI Eco Heat. I love the shading in this, and I wish I could have the shading in my writing, but it's so pretty. And then I have my TWSBI Eco in Sapphire with the Pilot Iroshizuku Tsuyu Kusa. I pray to God I am saying that correctly. I love the red sheen around that gives off in this particular ink. I'm hoping for a smidge of that in my writing. And then I have Pelican Edelstein's Appetite in my birthday pen from last year from Pens by Casey, and it is the Azalea colorway. Beautiful, love it, wouldn't trade it for anything. And then I have my HongDian 1982 with the color of milk tea inked with Sailor Shikiori's Hara Hara. And then another HongDian 1862 in the Jasmine green, and this is inked with the Scribo's Verde Mediterraneo. And then the big feature of the day is my Colorverse Alpha Taurus inked in my Estherbrook Essie Tortoise. I love the sheen that it gives. So pretty. So yeah, you guys, this is my currently inked for May 2024, my birthday month. I'm going to be writing with all of these all month long. You may come back and see me do some journal with me videos with these particular pen and ink combinations. Um, if you would like to receive a, pen pal letter from me, please, please, please let me know. And or you can hit me up on Instagram, same name, MShaunPlans, and we will definitely get that pen pal thing rolling. I love writing letters, you guys. So I really, 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 really want to, find some friends that I can be pen pals with. But anywho, anyhow, again, if you are interested, just hit me up on Instagram. We'll do an address exchange, and I will definitely send you a letter. You can send me one back if you feel like it. But yeah. But other than that, you guys, that is it for this particular video. Thank you for joining me. Happy birthday to all of my fellow May babies and all of my fellow Tauruses, whether you are an April Taurus or a May Taurus. We are unified together and we run the world. If you enjoy videos like these, please hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell for notifications. That way you are notified each and every time I upload a new video. Please check out the description box below for affiliate links and discount codes that I have. And look, you'll even see a little blurb that's all about me. So thank you for joining me today. Leave me a comment below, hit that like button, and in the meantime, in between time, you guys be safe, be blessed, and have a wonderful day. Bye.